Hello, welcome back to my wife's channel. Just doing an update review of our new camper after we took it on its first trip. It pulled amazing. The solar is actually enough to keep everything running like it should. It kept the refrigerator running. We ran the exhaust fan, all the lights, everything. The air conditioner and the microwave will not work with the solar, but everything else ran fine. It would drop down to 85-ish at night, but by 10 o'clock in the morning next morning, the solar was all the way back up. There is a couple of things that I didn't like about it that I will have to fix. And one of the things that I didn't like is this little catch for the door where it goes in here. The catch, the angle's not quite right, so you have to really bend that plastic, and in the process of it, one of the little ears over here broke off. So that'll be something that I have to fix. Next time it's still under warranty, I'm gonna get them to replace this, and I'll take a heat gun or something and heat this plastic and put a bend in it like it's that way, so it'll hold the door open. The other another issue we had with it is, come on inside, the lid for the toilet will not stay up on its own because it hits the bottom of the curtain, and even when the curtain is off,
there's the rubber band,
it will not stay up. So to fix that, it's going to be a quick, easy fix, and I will fix that on camera. My staple gun. We had a little tie, a little hair tie, and I'm going to staple that hair tie right here. Well, that hair tie stapled there. Now it'll stay up. So that's an easy, quick modification fix to do. And the other issue we had was these doors here, and I'll open this one. Well, this one's locked. I'll unlock this one so I can show you. This door, these little keepers to keep the door shut when you have this folded down to make a sleeping platform out of it. It tore itself out. I'm going to replace it with some longer through bolts. I'm going to line this up and drill holes all the way through and put a little bolt in it, 4 little bolts in it on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and do the other one and put a little button cap in it to seal it up. But other than that, the camper performed amazing. I'm really glad that we decided to go with this camper, and I'm completely happy with it so far. So what do you think about it, my love?
Yeah, it was comfortable to sleep at night.
Oh yeah, the bed was plenty big enough for all of us to sleep.
So we just have a little baby, so
yeah,
we don't really need much.
Yeah, we really didn't use
to sleep in.
We really didn't use the top loft. Our daughter's gonna have to get a little older before we use that. But just having this down as we were using it for a shelf is when that broke free. So that's got to be fixed. Also, another thing about a camper this small is be well organized. If you're not well organized, it gets real crowded in here real quick. So utilize all your storage, all your under the seat storage, some things.
Under the sink.
Yeah, under the sink. One of the things we done to help organize is we bought some little buckets, and like all of my stuff for showers is in this one bucket. Okay, this other bucket that's in here currently, this is just odd and end stuff. An extra hookup if you need it, a lighter, a spray nozzle, an extra telephone cord, and just stuff like that. But yeah, 2 of these fit in here nice, and it actually leaves a little room on the side where you can put some other stuff, and they'll actually stack 4 high in this cabinet. So that pretty much concludes my review of our new camper. Do you have anything to say?
What's gonna be your recommendation for people, or let's say for people who are going to stay that exceeds like 2? Let's say there will be like 3 adults.
Okay, if you're gonna exceed 3 adults, you can get 3 adults on this bed. This bed comes from this cushion all the way to the wall. You could get 3 people. It would be real tight. If you had somebody small, somebody that's, you know, under 150 pounds, you know, they could sleep up top in the top rack. A small child in here with 2 adults is fine. But if you're going to have 3 adults in this camper, 1 adult's going to have to be small because they're going to have to stay up top.
Yeah, and also if you just plan on staying at the camper, I think this camper is not really like good for you. Like all day.
If it was raining in here and you had 3 adults in here, you would be okay in here, especially if you had a TV
Mounted, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a TV mounted in here, so we can't. We hadn't got that fancy yet to have a TV and an antenna and satellite and all that. That's stuff to come. But with the table up and all the mats down, you know, you could sit here and play cards or a board game, or like I said, watch TV, or you know, there's room for 3 adults to kind of lounge around in here. So you would be okay. I'm not saying you would be extremely comfortable, but you could spend a day in here fairly reasonable as an adult.
You could live with it.
Yeah, you could live with it. Like I said, especially seeing that, you know, you have this great ventilation that it has with a fan and these 2 windows and the air conditioner and the heater, so you wouldn't have to worry about getting hot or cold or anything. But you know, it wouldn't be like staying in a hotel all day. But you would be okay in here for a day.
Okay, so I just got another question. Do you recommend this for retirees?
Retirees, if this operation is a lot cheaper than an RV. You don't have near the amenities here with an RV. If you were a single retired person, you know, especially by yourself, or just, you know, you and your spouse, I think you would be okay with this, traveling around the country retired. But I think you would still want like a home base. I don't think this would be a full-time setup to do that in. But we'll know more about that after August. We have a huge trip planned come August of this year, where we're going to go out to Moab, Utah, and up into Jackson Hole, up in the Teton Mountains, and then we're going to go up to Yellowstone. We're going to spend about a month pretty much living out of this camper. So after we spend a month living out of this camper, we'll be able to give a lot better in-depth review and a better review on the quality of the build and all that.
So that's all it.
That's it.
Okay, so you have to say bye.
Bye.
Okay, so let's see. We'll see you again in our next video. Bye bye.